We're ready to keep going?
Yep.
Just fucking come back then.
Alrighty, we're fucking back then. Pissy told me to come back then. Fucking.
Oh, like you're not going to include that audio in the video. Let's be fucking real here.
I know you're meta, Eric. You predictable fuck.
For real, though. Everyone knows what you're going to do.
I had a dream last night that had you in it.
Oh.
You were in my dream.
Was I naked?
No.
Damn.
So in this dream, humanity has like officially, what is it, colonized Mars? Is that the term?
Yeah,
like
that's what you mean. We went to Mars and we have set up colonies there.
Literally kills you.
Whoa, shit.
Holy shit. I thought that would have just hurt you.
Careful now. You're like, I thought I could take it.
I thought I could just damage boost through it and not care. Wow. Whoa! Whoa! So in my dream, so humans have fucking colonized Mars, and of the like 7+ billion people on Earth, there's only like 1 million people that stayed behind, because everyone else moved to Mars, and so on Mars, 99% of the Earth's population is there, and basically, like, I forget. My dream didn't really explain how or why, but like the government kind of basically forced you to move to Mars.
That sucks.
And when you're living on Mars, you're forced to wear this like component or thing on your chest that harvests energy from your beating heart to help fuel the machines that maintain the atmosphere on Mars.
So not too far from the plot of The Matrix?
Kind of, yeah. And for whatever reason, me and you, our job is to like, we get sent back and forth between Earth and Mars for various things. That's just like what our job is. And people on Mars can fly back to Earth to like visit, like, visit Earth, for whatever various reasons, but it costs a shit ton of money. So no one can ever afford it. So people kept saying that they were jealous of the fact that me and you could like go back and forth.
Haha, be jealous, bitches.
And for whatever reason, our technology has made it so that the flight from between Mars and Earth is only like a couple hours. But for whatever reason, you also the rocket ship, you kind of like jump out and you parachute onto the planet's surface. So at one point, me and you are flying back to Mars, and we jump out of the plane or the rocket or whatever. And I don't have a parachute.
Why would you do that?
So it's kind of like fucking A Way Out, where you had to like fly down to me and grab onto my back and activate your parachute. And then we parachuted onto like this, like to the balcony of a giant apartment building.
Right.
And then we just went in the apartment, and we were fucking just like talking to the family that lived there, and they were super jealous.
Hey, we just parachuted in from Mars. What's going on? What's for dinner?
And also because it's a huge hassle to remove that machine that harvests energy from your heart. We never had to wear it because we have to go back and forth between Earth and Mars so often. Yeah, at one point we were like back on Earth, and it's like like most of it just has that like feeling of just like an abandoned civilization, but there's still people there. It's just there's like a population of 1 million people on the entire planet of Earth.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
And like the people, a lot of the people there, they couldn't afford to go to Mars because the government kind of like, they forced you to go to Mars, but they also forced you to like pretty much dump your entire life savings into going to Mars. So all these people are living on Mars and they're unhappy with it. And then all these people on Earth are fucking depressed and lonely because they're poor. Most of the government is gone. And, a lot of them, like they had friends or family that went to Mars and they'll never see them again.
Yeah, that's a pretty shit situation there.
Very, very interesting dream.
Yeah, sounds like it. At least we weren't stuck on Mars indefinitely, though.
Nope.
That's
that was
cool, I guess.
That was cool. I was like, that's fucking cool. We can just go between Mars and Earth whenever we want.
We're the last two people I would imagine would be able to get government jobs.
Yeah. Okay, I think I came out of it through this door, right?
I don't fucking. You think I'm paying attention?
Oh, I'm not paying attention.
No.
Who are you?
I'm over here on Tinder, man.
Who are you? Are you
Cat's breathing fire.
have you actually ever used Tinder?
Nah, I have never used a dating app or a dating website.
I used Tinder way back when, and
Back when?
nothing ever came of it. Because first off, it's like all of the super shady, backstabbing, lying, deceitful women just flock to Tinder. and this has been confirmed by someone I know who regularly uses Tinder and like OkCupid and those dating apps and stuff. And he's just like, yeah, they're fucking, they flake on you, they bail, they lie to you, they'll just stop responding to you
just
randomly.
People.
Like you'll be talking for weeks and then she'll just stop responding to you.
That's pretty lame.
It's pretty much the main successes I've heard is you use Tinder if you want to just hook up with some random person.
Yeah, that's what I've heard as well.
But yeah, like every fucking girl on Tinder is just like, I like craft beer and men with beards, and if you're under
trucks.
if you're under 6 feet, don't even talk to me.
I've heard that plenty of times.
And it's just like every fucking, like I would say 9 times out of 10, that's how they are. And
the entitlement.
one time, Rich was talking to someone, and he was asking them about, like, what are the guys on Tinder like? And she was like, all the guys are just like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. I like going fishing. If your boobs aren't this big, don't even talk to me. And, like, all their pictures are them, like, flexing in front of mirrors with, like, a fucking...
Of course.
Wife-beater shirt on.
Yeah. The kind of prime dating person that you're looking for.
Yep.
Hey, then they deserve each other then. Your boobs have to be this big. You have to be this tall. Okay, have fun, guys.
Because I was thinking about that, and I was like, try that. Try that in real life, in person, going up to someone and saying, to a girl and saying, oh, your boobs have to be this big for me to be interested in you. Try that and see how it works. Just try it out.
Yep.
See how far you get before you're in the fucking local news for like fucking sexually traumatizing some girl.
That's their news story, man. Yeah, no, I mean, those dating apps, never been on them, so I don't want to judge or anything, but it just strikes me as, like, literally the basis of it is, here's a picture, are you interested? So it's like, okay, that's not a great thing to start with in the first place.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I understand naturally that's the first thing you would notice in real life as well, but at least that's not, that you can't, like, go, if you're on a date with somebody and they're not super hot, you can't just not be on that date right that second. You're already there. You know what I mean? Like, it just it's designed to start with something relatively shallow.
Yeah.
And it's I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me.
They should stop trying to advertise themselves as like, oh, like we're here to, make a nice romantic relationship. Like, we're here to start, like, the next soulmate of yours. And it's like, just say it for what it really is. We're here to help you fucking bang some wicked hot slash.
Well, I mean, I
actually, slash is a term for dick.
Really?
Gash.
Gash.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, gash is vagine. Slash is the D.
Well, I have to get it to some degree because especially nowadays, like I was thinking about this the other day, I'm like, man, who are the people that I see? My friends, my family, and my coworkers. That's it. Like, I don't remember the last time I met a new person with the exception of people at work. So I guess I get it because it's a way to be social and whatnot. I've never done the bar scene, which is like the cliched version of picking people up or meeting people.
Oh, I would never want to meet someone at a bar. First off, I don't go to bars.
Right.
I think they're stupid. But that's just my opinion.
But like, I get the concept because you have no other place. A lot of people, anyway, our age and roughly around our age, don't really have a place to meet new people. So I get the idea behind it, but again, it's just set up weird right off the bat. Gets a little awkward. On top of that, I don't think my fucking self-esteem would be able to handle that shit. If I had one for like a month and I had no, what is it, swipe left, swipe right, whatever the positive one is,
Swipe
and I had
right.
none of those, I'm not gonna be like, oh, well, yeah, maybe tomorrow. Like, eventually that's gonna fucking wear on you. And I just like, that's probably will do more harm than good. I don't think this will work out.
And honestly, that's what being a guy on Tinder is.
Yeah,
because there are so many more. Like, the guys outnumber the women like fucking 4-1.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can only imagine the messages that the girls have to get from idiots on fucking Tinder all the time, considering the way women are usually talked to in private messages on the internet in general.
Yeah.
Sure, they have to deal with a lot of stupid horse shit.
Yeah, so I can also understand like their frustration, but I can't tolerate when they act like if you're not this tall, like, I mean, both genders shouldn't be doing that, but like, if you're not this tall, don't even talk to me, and like the whole thing where like, we're fighting the boss, by the way.
Oh yeah, I noticed. He's a weird one.
The whole thing where like you can just be talking to someone for 3 weeks. The night you're about to date, you're like, okay, yeah, I look forward to seeing you tonight. Let's like, you know, we agreed to meet here at 7 o'clock, and then like 6 o'clock rolls around. And you're like, all right, I'm on my way, and then they just never respond to you, and you never hear from that person again.
Yeah, like what like, just be honest. Just be like, yeah, you know what? For whatever reason, I'm not feeling it anymore. No, they don't waste somebody's fucking time and have them go out there wait for you. For fuck's sake, just say it.
You don't even have to be. It doesn't take any courage or bravery to, in a message on fucking Tinder, to say, hey, I'm canceling the date. We're not doing this.
Yeah, you don't have to talk to them in person and say, I don't want to date you. You could just say, yeah, listen, I'm not into it, and then just stop.
It's absolutely pathetic to just ghost someone like that and never talk to them again. Like, you literally, there is no confrontation involved. All you had to do was just say like even at the very least, never mind, change my mind. Like, that's all it takes.
Mm. Yeah, and like, even if the people do respond negatively, it's still a message. Just to, you know, at that point, you're done. I don't know if you could delete somebody off Tinder or just ignore it or how it works, but it's like,
yeah, you can remove them.
Yeah, so it's like, even if they do respond really, really negatively, okay, just now ignore them forever. Problem solved.
Exactly. Oh, fuck you!
Yeah, you got it. Oh God, fucking thing with its spinning fan head. But no, yeah, I don't know where people would go to find dates in this kind of a world anyway, except like work, which seems like it's a whole can of worms that you don't want to fuck with.
Yeah.
I don't know what social gatherings really exist anymore.
That's one thing with Amazon is like, there's so many people that work there. It's essentially, it puts off the vibe of like being in high school. There's so many fucking people there. So that's one thing I really have to thank Amazon for, is I met Victoria there. And because if it wasn't for that, like being outside of school and I don't go to the bars, there is no way I'm gonna meet someone. And like working in construction,
not a lot of women probably.
You don't work. If you meet women, they're like the burly, like, I think she could probably kick my ass type of woman.
Not exactly your type.
Yeah. And then other than that, like 99% of the construction force is just like fucking fat, middle-aged men who waste every single day and night at the bar if they're not at work.
Ironic.
Yeah, miserable pieces of shit type of people. I mean, there's a lot of cool guys, but there's also a lot of guys where you're just like, I'll get along with you at work, but you're kind of a fucking loser.
Yeah, I would never talk to you outside of this place. Yeah, that's what I feel about with my work. I was like, man, I would never fucking date a single person here. Not only is it like 4% women, but like 1% of that 4% is attractive. And all of them have like every single reason in the world why I would never even fucking consider it.
Rich told me about like some of the people you guys work with. He was, oh wait, you were telling me about how one of them was like, you were telling me about how one of them you like found out he was like he was convicted for.
Oh yeah, he was a murderer.
Yeah, he murdered his wife or something, right?
No, it was a breaking and entering, and it's believed that the woman was there, and he didn't expect the person to be home, and so he killed her. And we were watching it on the news, and he was like 4 seats away from me as they were talking about how this woman was killed in a breaking and entering, and then he got arrested for it like 3 weeks later.
And you're just like, holy shit! I worked with that guy.
Yeah. No, yeah, we had him. We had the pedophile who he was a rapist, but I don't know if he raped a child or if it was statutory rape. Either way, he was into little kids. It was like a 14-year-old or something like that. We had just recently some girl was, I guess, I don't know if she was getting hit on or if she just didn't like this dude or whatever, but she showed up at work with her boyfriend and he got out of the car and stabbed the dude right in front of the front door.
Did he kill him or?
No, he stabbed him in the leg twice. I guess he was all right, but yeah, somebody got knifed. I remember the one girl who tried to run the other girl over in the parking lot. Yeah, we've got some fucking keepers at work, man. And I was like, man, I've worked there like 3.5 years or whatever. As far as I know, I haven't pissed anybody off, which is good because I've got some fucked up people working there. But yeah, no, not interested. Not interested in gallivanting with these people to any great degree. Mystery woman.
Yeah, we finally get to talk to her.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh no, another weirdo. I can't believe it.
Who are you calling a weirdo?
Before you go to the next sentence, you didn't fucking listen to me.
Oh.
You want to finish this in this episode? Because we are a minute over.
Yeah, let's finish.
Decide, Eric!
Yeah,
okay.
we're okay. I don't blame you for calling dancing a weirdo, but me? I guess you need to get to know me better.
I'd rather not.
No, not really.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Goemon.
Ah, yes, as cute as a kitty cat, la la.
What?
Yet as dignified and beautiful as a lily, la la. Yes, I'm none other than Kitty Lily.
Kitty Lily!
Meow, Lily. You guys must be the circus clowns Danton was talking about.
La la.
You've got that wrong. We're no clowns.
You've got the wrong.
You guys use illusions, but are never actually here.
Pussies.
Stop being so chicken and come out.
Oh my, I'm surprised you don't know. A big star like me will be swamped with fans making things unsafe. La la!
Yeah, you don't make things unsafe with your fucking killer robots
I've
anymore.
never even heard of you.
Get wrecked.
Oh, yeah! Before you know it, you'll be coming to see us on stage every day, la la! Oh, I know! Why don't I be so kind to tell you something helpful?
What?
Kyushu has already become our stage, la la!
What did you say?
Hey, that's great. Does that mean I can return now?
Sure, it's the guy who only spins.
But before you go, I'm out of foundation, yeah. Get the usual best for me, okay? Fuck, what do you sound like? Alright, but you always take forever to pay me back.
Please
Fuck
just
you. Sob, well, bye-bye.
Spin. Yes! I love that he cannot actually walk.
Kyushu seems to be in tremendous trouble.
Yes, we shall have more Kyushu.
You want to save the game to this point in your adventure diary? Yes.
Very well,
All right.
the game will not be saved in the adventure diary.
All right, we'll end this fucking shit here. We'll see you guys later.
Hit like and shit.
Bye-bye.
All right.
And then we just went in the apartment, and we were fucking